Good morning, Libra. How are you? Welcome to 2021. It is beginning 2021. I won't be doing the January monthly. Instead, I'm going to pull a card for each month of the year for all of 2021. And then on February 1st, we'll start back with the monthlies again. And of course, I continue to do my dailies. And you can continue if you've subscribed and hit the notification bell. You will continue to see me 3 to 4 times a week come on live to do live readings, either during the day or in the evening. You'll be notified once you do that. And I love having you all as part of my community, so thank you. Thank you for those who continue to donate and help keep my channel running, help keep me having some income for doing this, for the effort, and I really appreciate that, and I appreciate your kindness in helping me, and help me buy new cards, which I use, and help me buy new candles and crystals and everything that I use to help give you the best possible readings, because I love what I do, so I'm very grateful to all of you for helping help support the channel. It's great. It's down below if you'd like to do it. It's Donations of Love. And I have both Venmo and I have PayPal, and Venmo is credit cards, etc., and PayPal is your own PayPal account. So it's very safe and secure, and I'm grateful to all of you that continue or have supported me and the channel. Thank you. If you would like a private reading, I'm booking into January now for my half-hour and hour-long private readings, where I really spend, it's not like the one card reading that you get 3 to 4 times a week. This is really spending a full half hour with you. If you'd like to bring through the mediumship, if you'd like to bring through your loved ones. Let me bring this camera up a little bit. Hold on here. So hopefully that's better. Yeah. So it's spending time, a full half hour with you and the loved ones that have crossed over. If you'd like to do mediumship, if you'd like to do a full half hour of tarot and questions, we're on the phone together, we're talking back and forth. So it's very different than the readings that I do here. It's very specialized and it's just for you. And you can go to my website, which is listed down below at northernlights.one, to schedule that anytime you're ready. Okay? And let's get started. Let's see what the year's going to hold for you. I'm going to first pull 3 cards from the Angel Oracle deck, which I really like. I'm watching something. Yeah, I'm just going to pull from this and see what we get. Just kind of overall energy for the start of the year, kind of overall energy for 2021. We've just had the full moon in a Cancer, which is a very calming, nurturing, compassionate sign to have the full moon in. So it's lovely. A lot of signs are coming out of Capricorn. So hopefully we'll be moving in a positive direction. I think the next couple of weeks out of the year, the next couple of weeks into January are going to be a little bit rough. They're going to be a little bit more up in the air, and people aren't going to quite feel like they know what to do. You may notice more, people in the streets, maybe some violence. Just try to stay out of the middle of it is the best I can hear. And let's see what your 3 cards are here. I have moon energy, beautiful. So you're really experiencing this Cancer full moon that came in last night. Look at that beautiful moon angel who's here. So Libra, you're really experiencing this. You're really enjoying this. This is going to carry you into the new year and carry you into all the energy that you're going to feel for the year of 2021. Okay, beautiful way to start the year. Second is nature's sign. So be outside more is what I'm hearing with this sign. Really take some time, even if it's winter. Look how she's bundled up. Even if it's cold, take some time to walk if you can. Take some time to be outside and even just sit for 5 or 10 minutes, taking that fresh air. Really experience that you're alive and you feel wonderful and you feel grateful. Nature's signs. I mean, sometimes we get signs from loved ones. See the little raccoons that are here. I think they're raccoons. Yes. No, I don't think they're raccoons. They almost look like anteaters. I don't know what they are. Aardvarks, anteaters. But she's really taking in everything, right? She's taking in, the rolling stream here. She's taking in nature's signs, even though it's chilly and the leaves are bare. She's taking everything in and getting signs from nature. And that's lots of times how our loved ones bring us signs as well. So you may be in the middle of getting a lot of signs this year from loved ones. So really pay attention to that as well. And then protect your dreams. So by protecting your dreams, your loved ones, see, these are all about signs, which is interesting. Both of these cards are about protecting your dreams, writing them down, keeping them safe, keeping them close to your heart. But it could be that your loved ones are coming to you in your dreams and bringing messages and bringing signs. And pay attention to them. Pay attention to your dreams and keep track of them. Write them down, okay? Okay, and let's see what the year itself is going to bring for you. I'm going to use I'm using the Gilded Tarot, the Imperial deck, and I will clarify as we go through for a month if I have a question with the Rider-Waite deck, which I have here, okay? And let's start off with January, Libra, and see where we are. January, you have a choice to make, right? The Two of Wands. Right off the bat in the month of January, you have a choice to make. So there's a clear path that the angels and the divine and the universe want you to take, but there's something standing in the way. And when I see a white buck, it's not just a brown buck. It's not something that's material that's standing there. This is you. This is you blocking yourself from making this choice. You're not quite ready to make this choice is what I keep hearing. So I feel like this is a time when you need to really take a step back during the month of January, really consider everything, and then make a choice. And once you make a choice, it's going to be easier to move on through the rest of the year, and I'm sure we'll see that in the months to come, okay? I'm going to pull a card from the Rider-Waite deck because I want to know if this is about home life, personal, or if this is about career path. And I get the King of Wands. So this is definitely about home life. This is somebody sitting high on the throne, somebody that you really love, somebody that you have a relationship with, either being single or being in a love relationship. And it's time for you to make a choice. And I'm not sure if you've been making a choice to really sit down and talk through things, and there's some things that are bothering the both of you, and you need to actually sit down and do that. Or if you're making a decision that you no longer want to be with this person, and you're trying to make a choice when the best time for that is. Some of you may have been waiting for after the holidays, but it is time to make a choice regarding this person or regarding this person being in your life, okay? It could be somebody at work. It could be somebody that you're deciding to take a break from. Maybe they're a toxic energy and you're feeling like you can't work as well as you would like to because they're a toxic energy around you. But either way, it's definitely time to make that choice, okay? So January is all about that choice. February is the seven of the Eight of Pentacles, which is moving quickly to make money, is what I'm hearing. This is all money that's up here. He's working hard, if you can see him. He's working really diligently. He's not stopping to count his money. He just knows that he's continuing to build it. He's continuing to build it. And in a quick fashion, because eights are all about moving quickly. Maybe you haven't been building it, and maybe this is getting back to actually building it. But I feel like February is a month of money making. You're going to feel really good about the money you're making. You're going to feel really prosperous. You're going to feel like you have enough. And you're not going to have that sense of lack at all for the month of February, which is really nice, Libra. For March, we have the Six of Cups, and Six of Cups is all about reminiscing, looking back maybe on childhood memories or on something that really makes you smile from the past. The butterfly always tells me you've had animals already in a couple of your cards, and that tells me that there is somebody that wants to bring through some messages for you. So pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to the signs that you're seeing, and try to figure out what that message is. If you decide you want to have a mediumship reading, definitely give me a buzz. We can figure that out together and talk to the person who's bringing in the messages. But this is reminiscing and looking back on the past. And I feel like this has something to do with your mom or your dad. So looking back on what's happened and probably in the year before, and with a smile on your face. You're happy. You're not happy that they passed, but you're happy about all the love that you had in your past. Okay, and that's what's coming through so strongly in the month of March. Okay. The month of April, we have the Page of Wands. The Wands are all about fire energy, so you could be surrounded by someone, either a Leo or Sagittarius or a Aries sign. And look how dark it is in the background here. He has his wand lit. He's ready to move forward. The light is starting to come up. It's almost like it was evening, or it's dark clouds around you, and they're finally starting to lift. So maybe April has been a tough month at the beginning, and maybe you're finally making a decision once you hear a message, because pages are all about messages, right? That come in either by email or text or by telephone. You hear something and it lifts your spirits, and now you're going to move on and you're going to move into the positive. Okay, so the beginning of April could be a little bit tricky for you. Easy to use your free will and get out of it. You always have free will. But if not, you may just have to work through it and then come out on the other end of April feeling a lot happier. Okay? May, the Sun card, beautiful. May is going to be a gorgeous month. I think this is your favorite time of year, is what I'm hearing, Libra. So maybe late spring into the early starting to signs of summer kind of thing. This is your favorite time of year. The sun is shining down. It's all happiness. It's all wonderful that's coming through for you. Money is good. Health is good. Luck is good. Love is good. Everything is wonderful. So the sun is just illuminating all of that. It's bringing all of that to your attention. That May is a month of, I really need to count my blessings. I need to be grateful. Look at all the wonderful things I have in my life. I may have been focused on things that were dark in the previous months. I may have been focused on making a lot of money or making that choice. But now in May, I'm finally need to focus on the fact that it's all good and I can be very grateful and happy. Okay? Let's see how June comes up. June comes up, it's a hermit. So June, it's a heavier energy. It's a Virgo energy. You could be dealing with a Virgo, or this could be the time when you're going within. Maybe there's some things that you learned when the sun showed down and it kind of illuminated everything about yourself or people around you. And maybe this is a time where you're going in and you want to change some things about yourself. Maybe there's some things you're not happy with and you're deciding, gee, I really want to take a look at that, or I want to find a better way of dealing with that, or I don't like that I want to control this situation. I want to just learn to go with the flow. So maybe this whole month you're taking a really good look at yourself in the month of June. And when you're ready, the light is shining. It's ready for you to come out and spread this wonderful newness of yourself. Okay, it's almost like rebirth. It's almost like a time of going within, changing those parts of yourself that you're not happy with and coming out and being a lot happier. Okay, so that's the month of June, Libra. The month of July, you have the Fool. And in the regular Rider-Waite deck, you see the Fool. He's holding his knapsack. He's got his little white dog by his feet. And here's the little white dog. His knapsack's kind of spread all over the place because his mind is jumbled. His mind in the month of July, in the month of June, you're not feeling as organized. You're not feeling like your feet are on the ground. So maybe you need to take some time off to really ground yourself. Maybe you need to walk barefoot in the grass. It's June now. Maybe you can do that. Maybe it's time to get outside and hug a tree. Maybe it's time to take an Epsom salt bath. All these things that will really ground you and bring you back down to earth, because your head is kind of in the clouds in the month of June. It's coming into the summer. Maybe you're going into a vacation time, which is wonderful, but you're not as grounded as your spirits or your angels would like to see you. So take some time to ground yourself this month, okay? In the month of June. In the month of July, that was the month of July, sorry. So August, we've got this is despair, and this is the Five of Cups, and you really don't need to be in despair the month of August. I don't know if it's because you've had a summer vacation, you might be a teacher and you're going back to school in the fall, but you're kind of looking at it like, oh, the fun is almost over. I've turned over 2 cups, but look, you've left 2 cups behind you that you haven't even looked at yet, which may contain a lot of happiness. You don't need to be in this state of despair. You don't need to be in this state of feeling sorry for yourself, okay? It's okay to turn the corner and say, you know what, I don't need to feel this way anymore. And I think that's what you're going to be doing in the month of August. And if you're not doing it, it's time for you to do it, okay? It's time for you to take a step back and say, I don't need to be given things to make myself happy. I can make myself happy on my own, okay? And I'm going to pull a card on that one just to be sure we're talking about the same thing. There's a lot of oranges and yellows, so a lot of sacral and solar plexus, sacral energy and solar plexus, and we have the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands is always in the past, something that came up in the past that you weren't happy about. It's never something that's coming ahead in the future. It doesn't mean a death. It doesn't mean somebody's sick. It just means when these 2 cards are together, it tells me that you're really worried about something that happened in the past, and you're struggling like crazy to come out of it. But look at the yellows and the oranges that are here behind you, the sacral and the solar plexus, and you're having the choice to look behind you and look at these other 2 cups that are behind you, right? You have the opportunity to come out of this darkness, which this person is already doing. That's how I know it's in the past. The dark is leaving, right? And the brightness is starting to come. So whatever was scary to you, or whatever made you stop and pause, or whatever was abrupt and not what you wanted to happen, you can get out of it. You don't have to stay in that this month, okay? Just move yourself along is what I'm hearing for August. Move yourself along and let go of the month of August. It might not be the best month in the world, but it will be if you turn it around. The month of September is all about the mother energy. It's Venus energy. It's the Empress, right? So there could be a pregnancy that you hear about in the month of of September, you could hear that somebody, a friend of yours is pregnant, or someone in your family, a child or a grandchild is pregnant. But somebody around you, you're hearing, is definitely going to be expecting, and it's going to be very happy news. Even if it's a happy oops, it's going to be happy news. It could be somebody that's been trying for a long time. But this is the motherly love. This Venus is all about motherly love for the month of September. So really take it all in, enjoy it, celebrate with this person. I feel like you're close enough where you can really enjoy and starting to get excited for them. They may not have told anybody for like 3 months. They may have waited, and now is the time they're telling people. But I do see that coming in for the month of September. Beautiful. The energies have been lovely for you. You have the birth, death, and rebirth card. Lovely for the month of October. This is great. I love this card, especially when it comes up after the Ten of Swords, because this card really tells you, Libra, that the month of October is going to be a time where you're letting go of the things that no longer serve you, and you're rebirthing or bringing in things that you want to be new in your life. The death card is not about death. Okay, the death card is about rebirth. It's about transformation. It's about changing yourself. Remember, we had the Hermit back here. We're changing ourselves, and now might be the month in October where you're really starting to see the depths of those change. People are really starting to notice the change in you and respond positively, because you're letting go of that part of yourself. You're finally, you've worked on it with the Hermit. You've worked on it, with the motherly instinct from September, and now in October you're finally letting it go, and you're rebirthing, and you're bringing in, and you're transforming. Look at the beautiful flower for the transformation. You're transforming into this beautiful flower, this wonderful energy. So October is going to be a really nice month. Okay. November, we have the Ten of Wands, and Wands again of fire energy. This could be that the darkness is moving. You've finished everything. This is the final outcome of the Wands. You're very happy with the outcome. It's come to fruition, but you're carrying this burden all by yourself, and you don't need to. There's a lot of people around you, I'm hearing, for the month of November that can help you carry this burden, and I think you just need to ask. So I think this might be a month where you put away your pride, you put away your ego, and you say, you know what, I do need some help. And if you can help me, then I won't have to carry this burden all by myself. It won't be so backbreaking. I'll have somebody to share that with. And then once you share that, it'll turn into more happiness, right? You're sharing the burden. You're letting go of half the burden. There's room for that happiness to come in when you've just had that birth and rebirth, right? You've had that death and rebirth, so now it's time to let go of this heavy burden, right? Let go of it, and bring in the happiness. Month of November, it's beautiful. You're going to end the year, 9 of Cups, celebrating, right? Happy. Everything's wonderful in life. This is all your cups are full. Cups are emotions, right? The cups have to do with Scorpio, with Cancer, with Pisces. So you could be dealing with one of those signs as well as Capricorn, I'm hearing. But Libra, it's also the time for you to really celebrate the month of December, to know that this is a time when you'll be gathering with friends and family, it's a time for you to, it's not only raise a glass, but to really be grateful for how the year has turned up. There may have been a few bumps in the road, a few ups and downs, but now's the time to celebrate it in December, and the year's going to end beautifully for you. So I'm really, really happy at these cards for you. I think the year overall, there's a few little bumps in the road, but I think overall the year itself will turn out to be beautiful for you. I think it's how you handle things. Remember, you can react or not react to a situation. You always have free will. You can always change something you don't like. So if you're not particularly liking a month, and as we go through, I'll be doing the whole month of February, the whole month of March, the whole month of April. So we'll get more in depth week by week of what's coming up. But there's nothing you need to be frightened with. That's a beautiful reading, and the way it ends up is gorgeous. And the birth and rebirth that happens, you're going to be doing a lot of growing this year, Libra. So take that all in. Take it all in and be grateful for it. Okay, it's a gift from the universe. Okay, have a happy new year, and I look forward to seeing you on here. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Happy New Year.